Okay, we'll try the, here. I'm going to try something. I've opened up the back flap on the, here, I'll show you. I've had to put you, well, I can't turn it, but I've had to open up the back flap of the waterproof camera thingamajiggy. So, oops, let me see here. Okay. To see if I got audio or not. I've got to do a run to the seamstress today. Pick up my coveralls to get the knees repaired. And give her my house coat where my neck is starting to come through where the hood is. As well as I've got some of my Abu Dhabi night shirts to get sorted out. What's that garbage doing on the side of the road? Sadly, it sounds like this thing's going to chatter. And I'm not sure how to fix it. Hang on a sec. Maybe I could put a piece of tissue there. Hang on. Okay. The flap, when it goes down, there. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Yeah, I'd rather be able to talk this way and then instead of adding in the commentary at the end. Because if I make an hour-long video, I would rather just kind of scan through it while I'm going through it instead of having to do all the yipping and yapping. Anyway, we'll try this. Looks like the camera's going to fall out too. Oh, not yet. So, we've got some positive reinforcement from my wife. Ooh, this thing wobbles. What the hell here? Okay, we'll try this as it is and we'll see what happens. Let's see where, okay, I can see good. So what's going on here is I've got some errands to do today. I've got to mail a letter out and I got to drop something off at Coulter's and Melissa's house. And I got to go to the seamstress. And it's a crap day out. So there's no going in the woods. There's no going up to the garden. And I might sit and have a fireside chat with you later and see if I can find something to do. The camera is, I ordered a new one, identical to the one I already got. It's okay. It doesn't do a very good job of, what do you call it? The sunshine there. The sky. This isn't a weird freaking driveway too. They got a great big long driveway, but they don't seem to have a place that you can turn around. Alright, I'll be back in 2 shakes of a wet dog's tail. there. Sorry for the delay. Oof. I had to talk to the young fella in his barn. Okay. It is cold out there. It's 11 degrees Celsius, which is like 40 degrees Fahrenheit on a best guess. Yeah, this young fella here, he works out west. And he's off for 2 weeks and then works for 2 months. And he's off for 3 weeks at Christmas, so maybe at Christmas time he's pretty busy. He's got a ton of things to fix. Well, before he goes back, he's going back in a week. Piece of crap over. Alright. Oh. There's 2 dogs. There's a Newfoundlander and a Great Pyrenees off there. Oh, I see Donnie's got some wood delivered. I think he burns an awful lot of green wood. Okay, now we're heading to the mailbox. Man, I want to light a fire. I'm going to light a fire maybe today and we'll make a new video. Right. So, we don't know if I think the microphone is on the front of the camera, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me this time. And if it works, I'll make another video today. I don't like doing the voiceover, and I'm not exactly sure how to run the software to cancel the audio and then talk over top of it and add it in. I can do that, but if the actual audio, whatever, I'm using the program that Microsoft gives for free. We had a lot of traffic on here today. And not many leaves left now. Large sections of our forest has turned gray. Oh, what a difference. I forgot to notice. They put a whole bunch of gravel on the road back here. Just is where we went through, actually. There we go. Keep the window clean on the back. When you're on the gravel road, you have to run the rear window wiper. That doesn't sound right. That is right. To keep the back of the window cleared off. And it's really bad, and you should run it when the road is really dusty. Because if you don't, when it starts to rain out, and the Jeep is parked out in the driveway at the house, it just turns into mud. Then you got to use a whole bunch of washer fluid to get it clean. I don't like using the washer fluid if I don't have to. So here we are. We're on the Dorn Ridge Road. Yippee-yi-yo. My wife's getting a few compliments on all the work she's been getting done on the Dorn Ridge Road. When we first moved here, it was pretty hard on the vehicles. They wouldn't grader it until you cried, or you were going to string them up. Then they come out and they'd grader it. They wouldn't do a very good job sometimes. It always seemed that they were doing it just before the rain and not doing it after when all the freaking holes were in the road. We had a politician come out here, the public safety minister for the province, and he says, "What the hell do you want to move away out here for?" Well, we don't have a fancy driveway like he has, and we're not politicians. So we don't get ours graded once a week or every other week. There we go. Like I got a clam in my throat here. It's raspy today. I just want to get warm. So Keith, thanks and John, thanks for the heads up for the commentary I made in the last video, the broken camera video out in the garage. I discovered that you can only record in the software program for an hour before it wants to quit. So that was good. Of course, it quit just at the end of the video because the camera only lasts for a little more than an hour. I think it's an hour and 5 minutes or something like that. Oh, we had 3 deer in our field just over the hill last night. They managed to get a pretty grainy picture. I had to take it out of our bedroom, and the first picture I took that was a flash. So I turned that off because you couldn't see nothing on the lens or on the program. There's some weird noises in this thing here today, the Jeep. Then I got 2 more pictures of it, and that's as best as it gets. If I went out on the deck, the dogs would want out, and then the next thing you know, the deer would have been gone before I got a picture. We're heading due south at the moment at 60 kilometers per hour, 65. I think this is part of what's called the Jones Forks Road. And it ends up coming out at the bird store here. It's 12:30. That guy built a nice garage in there. I see this other fella's got some siding up. And this is where the pit bulls came out and attacked the kid. Apparently those dogs are gone. And they gave him back 3 dogs. All right. So here's the local post office. We're fortunate that we get our mail delivered to the house, to the mailbox outside. Here we go. This time for sure I'll be back. 2 shakes of a wet dog's tail. My side still hurts from the other day. Okay. Let's go to Kathleen's. Hey, lots of traffic out here today. Oh, watch out for the deer crossing the road. They cross here to go down to the river. Plus there's a great big cornfield down there that I think they get into. And I believe, I'm not sure exactly what they do with all the corn, but because we don't have any real big cattle operations that I know of out here. There's a few dairies, and there's lots of chicken barns. And I believe the chicken barns are just for laying eggs. This field here off to the left, that's corn pretty well every year, so I would think the guy fertilizes it to get the corn to grow. Now this little village that we're in here now is called Zealand. It's a nice little place down here, right along the river, the Nashwack, or not the Nashwack, the Keswick River. And I've got some property on it that I should sell, because we're never going to use it. maybe we'll give it to our son to build on, or put a trailer or something on there so I can get him closer to the house. I see a bunch of logs in a couple of places, people getting their wood. A lot of people, they just don't have the money to pay $300 for a cord. So, and I think it's like $150 or $180 to get it tree length delivered. I thought of doing that myself, but it could turn into a monstrous job that I don't want to get involved in. You'd have to cut them each round, and then you'd have to split it. And I think the little experiment I'm doing is more than enough. It's going to be hard to get in there. First I got to get all the... oh, look at that, Mr. Papa Wheelie here. On a freaking public highway. That's all I need. Okay, so we're back to old Kathleen's. And I'm glad she's home. Okay. I'll be back as quick as I can. That. Okay. Here we go, boys and girls. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry about that. Lucky for you, I can fast forward that section or just cut it out. I'll just cut it out. Alright. Let's go back home. Gotta watch where I'm going here. There's no real place to turn around in here. So her brother just passed away. And she's thinking about selling her home. And moving across the road to the left here. Apparently there's another trailer in there from her brother who had just passed away. And she's thinking about moving in there and selling this house. Oh, look at the rain coming now. Big pines. Now this lady that I see, this Kathleen, her daughter, husband, brother,